Madam President, we know that recently China and other countries launched a group of friends of global governance to strengthen the role of UN and multilateralism. What is your take on this group?
We are in the midst of a deep reform of the United Nations because the United Nations is under pressure politically, financially, and we have to update it to bring it in the 21st century. And in this regard, I called on all member states in the high-level week in September to embrace this process, to really bring forward their ideas how to strengthen the United Nations and the multilateral system. And therefore, it's great that different countries join forces, forming different groups of friends to engage in this process, because the UN is the sum of 193 member states, and the more are being engaged, the stronger United Nations are.
We know that next year it will be a very important year. It's the 80th, year for the UN, and we'll have a new Secretary General to be elected. So what is your expectation for member states, especially in General Assembly?
The person the member states will choose will also represent the whole world in its diversity. And member states have to make a decision whether they reflect the diversity of the world. For example, half of the people around the world are women. So far in the 80 years, there has never been a female Secretary General, and many people around the world wonder how you could not find in 80 years one single woman, even though we have almost 4 billion potential candidates being women and girls around the world. So it's really about the question what this institution stands for. Is it delivering on the principles we have in the Charter, we have in the different international treaties? And again, it's up to the member states to make this decision. As we know, it's the Security Council and the General Assembly all together. So it will be an intense process. As the President of the General Assembly, I will ensure that it's very transparent and very inclusive, so all the 193 member states will have their voice and their say.
And what is your personal expectation for the coming year?
That it will be not an easy year, but this institution was not built for the easy times. It was built 80 years ago to end the wars around the world. Unfortunately, we have not succeeded. But we have seen over the last 80 years as well that no single day on earth would we be better off without the United Nations, because this is the institution where you can end wars. This is the institution which can react in a moment when a crisis hits anywhere in the world, be it like a climate disaster, a thunderstorm, be it a humanitarian disaster altogether. Without this United Nations, last year alone, 125 million people would have literally starved because they would not have had the support of the World Food Programme. So this is a moment in the next months to select a new Secretary General, to reform this institution, and to stand up every single day for our life insurance, the Charter of the United Nations.
Madam President, thank you very much and wish you a Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to everybody out there.
Thank you.